Hi everybody, hope you're okay. It's Jo here from Macorba's Tarot. Yeah, good to see you. Hope you've all had a great weekend. So I'm just going to do a reading for the week ahead to look at, just a person on your mind and what's going on with them and, what they're thinking, feeling and anything that might be coming up for you this week with this connection. So as always, I'm going to read Aries through Pisces. Cross watchers are welcome. The energies are fluid, so please feel free to take them vice versa, particularly if you are cross watching. Please do check out all of your placement signs, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. The readings are for each of those, and you may find that some of the other placements may resonate more for you. If this is your story, please do take the parts that resonate. If it's not yours, leave it behind. Okay, just leave it for somebody else who it is obviously intended for. If you'd like a personal reading, please do check out the description box below. You have readings delivered to you within 24 hours. Prices start at £30 for a 20-minute reading, which covers one question. Most popular option being a £50 reading, which lasts around 45 minutes and will answer 2 questions in detail for you. Anyway, with that being said, let's jump in. So I'm going to start with Aries. So welcome, Aries. Hope you're okay today. So we're having a look at the person on your mind, Aries. Let's see what we can find out about them. What's going on with them? Are they going to take any action? How are they thinking, feeling, etc., etc.? Some cards just jumped out for you there, Aries. Let's have a look. Well, we will have a look in a minute anyway. I'll keep shuffling just for the moment. So, universe, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Aries? We're interested to know what's going on with the person on Aries' mind, please. What's going on with the person on Aries' mind? So I'm using the Magical Crystal Tarot deck today. I don't know if you saw my community post yesterday, but I went for a walk to Avebury yesterday, which is a spiritual sacred stone circle, a bit like Stonehenge. Actually, I think it's got 3 circles, so it's one of the largest henges in the UK, but it's in a similar area. It's about an hour away from Stonehenge, and quite close to where I am here in the UK. But anyway, I went into some of the spiritual shops around there, and I was so engrossed in all the beautiful tarot decks. They were absolutely gorgeous, and all the crystals as well. Right, Aries. So just have a look. Right, I don't know, Aries, if you've had a decision on your mind around this connection, or this person may be having a decision on their mind around this connection, actually, because that's who we're inquiring about, isn't it? So this person, I believe, feels that there's a decision to be made around your connection at the moment. And I think they're going to come forward to talk to you about this, but it's on their mind about whether you two will move forward and commit together. I believe that's what the energies are sort of coming out over here in terms of what's going on with them. So we've got the 8 of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Moon in reverse, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Wands in reverse here coming out onto the table for you. We've got the 9 of Coins, Temperance, 6 of Wands, the Hermit, and the 3 of Swords as well, Aries. Well, this is interesting. Okay, so I'm seeing that there's a lot around communication this week, Aries. I do think your person really would love to talk to you about this potential of commitment here. I do see them trying to perhaps come in with messages, emails, back and forth communication here. I think there's a consideration around finances. Is there sufficient there to take this connection forward? Has there been any issue around money? Might there be a situation that you need to talk about in terms of merging finances if you were to continue your connection, or how finances are managed between the two of you? And once again, I feel that they're in the mindset that there needs to be a really open conversation here about this, even though it might be a bit of a sensitive, difficult subject, or about commitment, about money, about finances, all these important basic sort of things that maybe are difficult to talk about and maybe sort of get swept aside a little bit in relationships, in terms of those honest conversations. I think they're recognizing that those conversations have to be had in order to be successful in this connection, because I think there's been things hidden in the past or currently perhaps in the background and not shared. I don't know if they feel that maybe you're not fully sharing things, Aries, or they're things they haven't told you about, particularly around money. Again, I'm seeing. But they really want this to work out, and they're trying to think about what's really required here to build a really solid foundation for this connection, to enable there to be commitment going forward. And this communication is coming through very strongly as something they feel needs to be a bit more open and a bit clearer here. I think this person really is attracted to you and they wants to sort of let you know that. So I think this communication is also going to be a little bit lighthearted and flirty. The other thing to mention about this communication this person's going to have with you, Aries, is that because it's a bit sensitive and because of the manner in which they come towards you with this communication, it might just trigger you slightly. It might just make you feel uncomfortable or respond in a certain way. So just kind of bear that in mind. I think this person may have given you an impression previously that the connection between the two of you was casual from their point of view, that they weren't committed. But I think they're getting to the point now where, they hate the thought that there could be any third party involved here, that, you might actually move on or be dating other people. And they certainly don't want to. They actually want this connection between the two of you to work out. So any communication that comes in that seems a bit intense or a bit different, Aries, it's because they want it to work out with you. Okay, that's the whole intention behind it. Interesting. Okay, universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Aries? What's going on with the person on Aries' mind? Anything else you can clarify, please? What's going on? Yeah, they're quite obsessed with you, Aries. They're still thinking about you. Or they are thinking about you. They don't want to let go of you in any shape or form. They're absolutely besotted with you, even to the point of it being slightly toxic. So just watch out for that, Aries. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn. Okay. Yeah, I think they're going to start the communication off small, but it's going to work up towards being around some quite big subjects here, Aries. I don't think it's going to stay at a superficial level. It's going to delve into the big issues around your connection, or about what needs to be covered in order to move forward. This person's actually stressing slightly about having these conversations, but the aim of them, once again, is to move into a better place together. Because there is a crossroads and a decision that I've been seeing here already, and yeah, they do feel that better communication, honesty, truth, that kind of thing, is required here. Okay, they have their guard up a little bit, feeling a little bit trapped around a situation, but they got lots and lots of love for you here with the Ace of Cups. They think the world of you, and they want this to go the full cycle, full distance. I do feel that they have a feeling that this is a very spiritual connection, Aries. They've had almost like an epiphany moment here, with the Judgment sort of coming out in the overall energies that I pulled over here. This is where they're at right now, and this is what they are focusing on, thinking about, trying to achieve in your connection here. Okay. So I think let's pull a Lover's Oracle for you and see what comes through. Okay, so universe, what message please do you have for the highest good of Aries? Oops. Okay. Oh gosh, this one then. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Okay, this one as well. Be aware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your reflection. So they say, don't point fingers, because you'll end up with several pointing back at you. It's kind of like that, isn't it? The qualities good and bad in all of us, and even the ones we notice in others. We probably have an element of that ourselves, don't we? So universe is giving you a little message there, Aries, if you want to take that on board. Let's look. Let's use the Moonology Oracle to see what else is coming up for you guys. A fiery climax approaches. Okay, we've got conclusions are within reach. So I do think there's a bit of a crossroads here going on, a decision to be made, honest communication to help that decision be made. Work through your fears, and the energy is gaining momentum also popped out for you, Aries. So take that as it resonates. I'm going to sneeze in a moment, just a second. Oh, hopefully I managed to get that switched off in time. That was a big sneeze. Hopefully it didn't burst your eardrums. Right, so actually what I'm going to do is, if you're out of contact with your person, let's have a look at what they'd want to say to you, Aries. So universe, what would Aries person want to say to them? Should you be out of contact? I left when I saw you with somebody. I left when I saw you with someone. I knew exactly what I was doing. I remember every detail of that day. And I feel you leaving me behind. They're obviously a bit concerned that you might move on without them, Aries, and they don't like that idea. All right, well, Aries, that was your reading. Do hope it was helpful to have a look at, what's going on with the person that you're thinking about this week. Please do drop me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the reading. And if you've got any specific topics you'd like me to read on, please, I'm open to suggestions. Please do drop them in the comments. I try and do a how do they feel about you, what their intentions every week. Will you reconcile, will the person reach out and return, and those kind of topics. If there's anything else, anything different, or if you just think that those are the best ones to keep going with, please do just let me know. It would also be great if you'd subscribe. I've got lots of people who come and watch me now who aren't yet subscribed. So if you're one of those people and you enjoy my readings, please do consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it so much. And I would look forward to seeing you again, of course. So welcome, Taurus. I hope you're doing well, Taurus. So we are looking at the person on your mind this week. What's going on with them? How are they thinking? How are they feeling? What's going on in their mind and heart? Are they going to take any action? What's generally coming up for this connection with the person that's on your mind this week? The universe messages for the highest good of Taurus, please. What's coming up for the highest good of Taurus? Help them understand what's going on with their person on their mind this week. So 3 more shuffles, please, universe. That was 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see then. All right, so this person, well, interesting, Taurus. So this person feels like they would like to restart a cycle with you. Perhaps this is somebody from your past. I often get readings about people from the past. It could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with, Taurus. And I think they are really sincerely hoping that if there was a third energy around this connection, I think they had intuitive feelings that there was a third energy around this connection. But I think they're really hoping that that's come to an end. So I don't know if you've been in a connection with perhaps somebody else, maybe you had a connection with a Capricorn, potentially, or somebody that you felt very attached to, Taurus. Maybe it didn't work out and you've actually moved on to be with somebody else. But maybe that's not going so well for you, and you keep thinking back about this other person, Taurus. I think they're also thinking back about you, how they'd like to restart that cycle with you, sort of sincerely hoping that maybe there isn't, you didn't move on and there's another person around you, or if it, not that they're wishing you ill, I'm sure, but they're hoping that perhaps connection maybe has come to an end or didn't really come to anything, because they're completely obsessed with you, to be honest, Taurus. They're thinking of you all the time. It's almost like a toxic connection to an extent, one of those connections where you just almost can't live with each other, you can't live without each other. It's on again, off again. I do think it was on and off, and the person would like it to be on again. That's what I'm getting, Taurus. All right, universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Taurus? What's going on with their person? Okay, a person on their minds. I did just shuffle and split. I'm going to do it again. Okay, so we've got the general situation. If that's your story, Taurus, you'll know it's yours. If not, please leave it. Also, please feel free to reverse the energies. So we've got the Queen of Wands, we've got the Ace of Coins, the Six of Coins, the Ace of Swords, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, we've got the Temperance, we've got the Nine of Coins, we've got the Star card. Right, okay. So as I said, this person's kind of really hoping that maybe things can come back around between you. I think you've had some highs and lows in your connection here with the Wheel of Fortune. Sometimes you're on the top, sometimes things are going sort of round and you're beneath the wheel. But always turning, moving forward. They'd like forward movement here in your connection. I do feel that they, as far as they're concerned, this is a very strong connection. It's a karmic connection, Taurus, that you feel with this person and they feel with you. You're highly, highly attracted to each other. There was just insane chemistry between the two of you. I do think you might be dealing with another earth sign, Taurus, and that person, could have, ambition and work hard like you do, and they want to offer you something really solid and stable in terms of your connection going forward. I think they've been working really hard on their finances, their goals, achieving, what they want to achieve in life. I think they might be quite materially focused, Taurus, but I'm seeing here that perhaps, you enjoy the finer things as well. And maybe, as like I said, you kind of good match in that sense. This person's really reflecting on what they want with you, Taurus, and I think they've been thinking about this a lot. And I think they feel like you are their person, in all honesty. And they want to talk to you, so they want to let you know, actually, I feel like the universe kind of put you in my path. I feel like you were meant to be for me. Maybe this opportunity was a missed opportunity. They want to talk to you and tell you how they feel here, to see if something new can be started up between you. They keep thinking back about the time you spent together, how enjoyable that was, how it felt so good between the two of you, and how they want to feel that way again. I do feel that you might have met this person online, Taurus. That is entirely possible. Obviously, that won't be for everybody, but there's a suggestion here to me coming through in the cards that maybe you did meet online. Okay, and I'm seeing a very Capricorn energy around this reading, Taurus, as well. Okay, but yeah, you two very, very drawn to each other. I often say, don't I, see in my readings Taurus and Capricorn together. Let me know if you're a Taurus Capricorn pairing. That'd be really interesting. Okay, they're feeling a bit trapped in their thoughts at the moment. Clearly something came to an end between you, Taurus, and they're wondering if it can be restarted. I think they're feeling a bit trapped. They're unsure perhaps what situation you're in. They're unsure how you'd feel about a restart here. They're wondering if maybe you are juggling them or feelings for them and another person. But they do feel that between the two of you, you'd be a bit of a power couple. You'd achieve great things together, because I think you're both very hardworking, you're very focused. You know what you want, you're intelligent, you've got good business head on your shoulders, both of you. You're very sensible in that regard. And I think they think between the two of you, you could really build something awesome here, and have something sort of stable and secure and solid for the long term. It's almost like they feel they could trust this connection with you, in that, you know, it would be solid and stable and safe in that regard, as well as very passionate and exciting. You know, you've got that good balance going on there. Okay, well, let's see what else the universe can share around what's coming up for you, Taurus. Universe, what else can you share, please, to help Taurus understand what's coming up with this person that's on their mind this week? Okay, your hard work's paying off, Taurus. I am seeing a lot of hard work here. I mentioned that, didn't I, with the 9 of coins? And then prosperity lies ahead. Now that's coming through with the 10 of Pentacles, and that also kind of underlines to me that you may be dealing with a Capricorn here. All right, so let's just pull a Lover's Oracle. Oh, some of these are the wrong way around. These are all a bit mixed up, actually. We need to sort these out. Apologies, Taurus, just one moment. get this sorted out. Right, okay, I think we're good now. I think that's where they might have jumped out all over the table earlier on. All right, so Oracle card, please, for Taurus. Oh, Taurus, look at that. Does that sum up your connection with this person? My goodness, passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Ooh, wowee, that kind of really does fit with the Queen of Wands energy coming through here, and also the Devil. Okay, that's sort of devilishly naughty, right? Okay then. All right, so let's see if you're out of contact with your person, Taurus. Let's have a look at what they'd want to say to you. I want to be more than friends. Okay. I left before you could leave me. I was feeling a bit vulnerable. I don't react when people mention you. So they're obviously trying to sort of keep their feelings to themselves, Taurus. I replay our conversations over and over. And sometimes I lie awake thinking about you. Okay. Right. Okay. Well, Taurus, that was your reading. I do hope that was helpful. Oh. My life is not as together it seems also just popped out, just in case that resonates for anybody and it was intended for you guys. But I hope that was helpful, Taurus. Please do drop me a like if so. It would be great to have your feedback on what kind of topics you'd like me to read on in the All Signs. If you've got any firm views on what you'd like me to cover. I'm frequently, or at least once a week, doing how do they feel about you? What are their intentions? Will you reconcile? Will they return when reach out? That kind of thing. If there's anything different you'd like me to read on regularly or as a one-off, please do give me a shout. Very willing to accept suggestions. Obviously, I want to spend the time doing readings that would be enjoyable for you. And if you come across my readings and you do enjoy them, please subscribe. It'd be great to have you along for my future readings as well. Okay, so welcome, Gemini. Good to see you, Gemini. Hope all is well with you. So we're having a look for the week ahead. What's going on with the person that's on your mind this week? So we're going to have a look at, what's going on in their mind and heart. How are they thinking and feeling? Are they likely to take any action? All of that kind of thing is what we're taking a look at for you, Gemini. Okay, so universe, what messages please do you have for the highest good of Gemini? Well, I assume that they're for you, Gemini. Messages for the highest good of Gemini, please, universe. What's going on with the person on Gemini's mind this week? What's going on with the person on Gemini's mind this week, please? Okay, Gemini. Okay, well, I'm going to take those as the overall energies, actually. So this week, Gemini, your person is, perhaps you are not speaking at the moment. They might be taking a bit of time out from communication with you. Yeah, I do see some sort of a lot of silence going on, but this person is quite highly intuitive. I think they're quite a spiritual person. Sorry, excuse me one second. Apologies, there we go. Yeah, they're quite a spiritual person. But the thing is, whilst they're not really speaking to you, or you may be out of contact at the moment, I don't know if this person sort of ghosted you, disappeared, communication just fizzled, whatever went on there. This person is really reflecting and thinking back on the times you spent together. They are missing you tremendously here. They're kind of feeling a bit defeated. Something caused this to come to an end, Gemini. I don't know what it was. But they do want to come towards you. They do want to speak to you. They do have a lot of passion for you. You could be dealing with a fire sign here, I'm kind of sensing, but that's the overall energies. That's what's going on in your connection at the moment. I did split the deck already, didn't I? So let's look into this a little bit further then. So we have the Temperance card. We have the Justice. We have the Page of Swords. We've got the Nine of Cups. We've got the Eight of Swords. The Death card. The Sun. And the Queen of Wands. Okay. Right, well, we've already seen that there's some challenges around perhaps a bit of silence, being out of contact, out of communication with this person at the moment, Gemini. Maybe you're not really speaking right now, but they're still really, really reflective. They're thinking about you. And I think in this, through this silence, they're sort of gaining some inner wisdom. Can you see this eye up here? That sort of suggests to me that they are sort of gaining some wisdom through this. But the Temperance card also backs up this energy that they are holding back at the moment. They're not really saying a lot to you. They're not really taking a lot of action. They're just trying to rebalance themselves, get themselves into a better place mentally, because they have felt very trapped in a situation or very up in their thoughts, like they couldn't move forward, like they can't for some reason take a step forward. Now, this person actually isn't trapped. They could take a step forward. It's all to do with mindset. They might be feeling some sort of anxiety or have some kind of mental block around this connection for some reason, or the ability to move forward in it. As I said earlier, they kind of feel defeated, like they're not sure whether there could ever be success in this connection. However, you know, it's possible that there's a legal situation surrounding this. I don't know whether you are dealing with somebody who maybe you have been married to or in a long-term commitment with, where maybe you did sort of merge assets or that kind of thing, or live together in a home, and all that sort of thing would need to be sorted out. Or they're just feeling that the right balanced decision needs to be made. There's something about balance coming through here with Temperance and Justice next to each other. This person really feels that for some reason the connection was out of balance, but they'd like another go at bringing this back to life again. Death is also about rebirth and the opportunity for new beginnings and a new start here. So they would love that opportunity to see if you could restart this, bring it back to life, breathe life back into this connection. They're very curious about, you know, whether you're happy at the moment with the Page of Swords and the Sun. They're sort of sussing out where you're up to and where you're at, you know, around your mutual contacts and friends. They might be checking you out online, asking colleagues, just seeing, you know, what's going on in your life at the moment. They are so incredibly attracted to you. They're absolutely besotted with you. There's a lot of chemistry as far as they're concerned. They're attracted to every single thing about you here. You know, they like your energy. They like your attitude to life. They like the fact you're interested in things. You've got projects, you get on and do things. They like your confidence, your presence in the room when you're around, your warmth that you emanate, you know, your kindness, you know, they feel that you are an exciting person. As far as they're concerned, you've really got it going on, Gemini. Okay. And I think what they've been doing as well in holding back is trying to heal from whatever it is that's gone on before, so that they could move forward in perhaps a more positive fashion when you two perhaps reconnect, which is what they're hoping for. But they want that to be an easier connection going forward, a happier one, rather than, you know, have all the challenges. But I think they're really unsure how you feel, Gemini. They're holding back because of that. They're feeling a bit trapped. They're unsure if you would, you know, ever really consider you know, talking to them again. But they are going to come forward with a message. As we've seen here, they're contemplating communicating with you. just to let you know. It will give you some indication of how they're feeling. But you bring them tremendous happiness. You know, they were happy with you. And I think they are quite unhappy without you, and they've had to sort of recover. I think it's had quite an impact on them, the fact that you potentially have gone separate ways, Gemini, from what I can see. Okay, universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Gemini? What is going on with their person? Anything else you can clarify, please? The person on Gemini's mind this week. Yeah, they are going to come forward towards you with a little offer of love, or, you know, a message which kind of indicates their feelings. A small message, not to scare you off to start with, Gemini. Okay, a small offer. All right. Yeah, judgment's coming out as oh, that's justice, isn't it? But there's a decision to be made once again, and it's almost like the divine is kind of guiding them along a certain path, and they're having, you know, almost an epiphany moment here. Page of Pentacles. I feel this person's going to offer you a little apology, give you a little gift, come towards you once again with a message which is offering you something. And they really want to be open and honest with you, and yeah, have some really open and maybe potentially even hard-hitting conversations around this connection. They want to be sure that you're single, that you're interested, that this has got a chance, and they're really hoping that that's the case, Gemini. Okay, they want a stable house, home, family with you. They're really hoping there's an open door of opportunity, as I was just saying here. This is the manifestation card, look, with the 11. So I don't know if you've been seeing synchronicities. If you look at the clock or your phone or whatever, and you see 11, it's telling you you're on the right path. That, you know, that's a little message for you from the universe there to take notice of what's going on. And even if it's something, you know, I often find 11 shows itself to me at a moment when I'm actually facing something very challenging and potentially even upsetting sometimes. And, you know, there 11 is, and I think, goodness, like the universe is clearly trying to tell me that this is meant to happen. And actually, even though I might be suffering a little bit in that moment, it actually can give me some comfort as well, to let me know that actually this is happening for a reason. I'm on the right path and all that kind of thing. So look out for those synchronicities, Gemini. Right, let's pull a lover's oracle for you. In fact, I'm going to pull the Monology first. Let's pull a Monology card first for you. Universe, what else can you share for the highest good of Gemini? What's coming up for the connection with the person on Gemini's mind this week, please? Conclusions are within reach. I'm sure that just came out for Aries or Taurus, right? And that one as well. I'm going to double check. Prosperity is going to lie ahead for you, Gemini. The energy's gaining momentum. I do think this person is gathering the energy to come towards you, Gemini, for certain. Okay, universe, lover's oracle, please, for Gemini, to help them understand this connection this week. So that's the picture on your card, Gemini. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you'll be surprised where it leads. Okay, well, that's interesting, isn't it? If you're out of contact with your person at the moment, Gemini, let's see what your person would want to say to you. So, universe, what messages are there from Gemini's person to Gemini, please? What would Gemini's person want to say to them? What would Gemini's person want to say? And I've kind of got the feeling, as I said at the very beginning, that this person is out of contact with you at the moment. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I think we're seeing that in the reading, actually. I couldn't let you get close to me. So for some reason, that, you know, that could have been part of the reason why this kind of didn't go forward. It's time for me to heal now. Now we've got this coming through with the 9 of Cups. This is a person focusing on their healing, also letting you know that they are single. I'm so attracted to you. I did say that with the Queen of Wands, didn't I? Very, very attracted to you. I feel you leaving me behind is also here, and you speak to me through music. So this person's obviously sort of hearing lyrics of songs and thinking of you, Gemini. Yeah, they've obviously got a very strong emotional connection to you to be feeling that way. Okay, well, Gemini, that was your reading. Do hope that was helpful. Please drop me a thumbs up if so. Please share with others if you feel that my readings may be of help to them. If you have come across my videos and you're not yet subscribed, I've got a really high percentage and proportion of people who watch who are actually not subscribed as it stands. So if you'd like to join my growing YouTube family, that would be awesome. I would love that. Please do hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to make sure that we sort of find each other again. And also it just sets that intention that you'll be coming back to my readings so that helps me sort of tap in and tune into your energies as part of the collective. Okay, so now we're moving on to Cancer. Welcome, Cancer. I hope you are doing well today, Cancer. So we are looking at the person on your mind this week, and we're just going to sort of dig into what's in their heart and mind. How are they thinking and feeling? Are they likely to take any action towards you this week? Just generally what's going on. We'll see what we can find out. Okay, so universe, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Cancer? In terms of the person that they're thinking about this week, please, universe. How is the person on Cancer's mind thinking and feeling this week? Whoops. Right, okay, so I'm going to take those three as the overall energies, and I'm going to take that as the split. Right, there we go. All right, so let's have a look then. What's going on with your person, Cancer? Oh, right, okay. Right, this person really wants to progress a connection with you. They're really interested in you. They want to have a relationship with you. They're thinking about a relationship, but they also want to have some fun times, invite you somewhere, perhaps take you somewhere as a +1, take you out for a nice dinner, like take you somewhere really nice, enjoyable. Maybe have some light-hearted, kind of flirty kind of fun here. And once again, the Chariot shows they want to sort of progress this connection to get closer to you emotionally. If you're at a distance, they will travel potentially to see you because they actually want to, go somewhere with you and meet up with you. They definitely want progress here, and it's almost like they're feeling like they will trust the universe on this because they've got a feeling, like an intuition, that this is a connection that is almost meant to be. So that's the energy around this scenario. So take this as your reading, leave it if it's not yours. Check out your other placements or the other videos in my playlist, of which there are plenty. Okay, if you'd like a personal reading, of course, give me a shout. The details are in the description box. Once again, I'm going to take that as the split. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Wands coming out here. We've got the 8 of Cups. We've got the 7 of Cups. We've got the Magician. We've got the Knight of Coins. We've got the 3 of Swords. Okay. We've got the 4 of Swords. And we've got the 2 of Wands. Okay. Now I'm seeing this person has a lot of passion for you, Cancer. They're really interested in you. They're coming towards you a little bit slowly, and the reason why they're coming towards you slowly, or they have taken their time over this. I mean, you might have been thinking, when's this person ever going to reach out, and why aren't they asking me out? Now, the reason is I feel they've had heartbreak in their fairly recent past. They had a situation they've walked away from, and obviously they need to rebalance and reconsider, what they want going forward, having had that situation, especially with the 7 of Cups showing itself here. They've just taken that bit of time out to think about what are their options, what do they want next, what's really important to them in terms of a next connection. They're thinking about you all the time, though. You are constantly on their mind here with the 4 of Swords, and it's like they feel your energy around them. You're obviously thinking of them because they're on your mind, and that's why you come to this reading today, but you're also on their mind, Cancer, very, very strongly here. But they're at a crossroads in their life. They're trying to manifest better things for themselves after this poor choice perhaps they had in the past, and this situation they felt they needed to get themselves out of. I think somebody cheated on them, betrayed them, hurt them terribly. And I think they've been in a bit of a dark energy that they've had to work their way out of. And then it's made them really think about the future and what's important to them and what they want. And that's why they've been a bit slow coming towards you. But don't mistake, that this is a lack of interest. They are super interested, Cancer. They really, really like you. And I think they feel that actually with you, there's everything necessary to make this connection work with the Magician. I think you've both got the right qualities, the right attitudes, everything that's needed to make this work out. Okay, so let's see what else we can find out for you, Cancer. Universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Cancer? What's going on with their person that's on their mind? Anything else you can share, please? Any clarity around this situation? Messages for the highest good of Cancer, please, Universe. Ten of Cups. Yeah, this person sees you as they're happily ever after. They see a long-term future with you. That's how they're thinking of you. I do think they might be going through a divorce or still sort of settling residual matters that need to be dealt with from this previous connection in terms of the practicalities, the splitting of assets, children, whatever it might be. There's still sort of some kind of overhang to get themselves into a better place, but they do feel like you two have a soul connection. And it is the case with the Wheel of Fortune here. This is confirmation that you were meant to meet each other. You have lessons to learn from each other, and that cycle needs to sort of turn forward in order for you to sort of achieve, that contract and deliver on that contract. You don't have to. If you don't do it in this lifetime, it's likely you'll do it in another. Okay, Cancer. You could be dealing with a Leo here, but once again, this person's got a huge amount of passion for you, but just been holding back on it whilst they just work through whatever it is that's gone on here for them. Okay, in the past, they've had to work on that, and that's a sign of maturity, isn't it, that you just take a bit of time out after one connection before going straight into another. I think this person sounds like a very balanced person in that regard. Okay, very sensible. Balance spirituality and practicality. I do feel there's an element of spirituality around both of you, especially with the Magician and the Chariot as well. This person sort of feeling what will be, I'll trust the process here. But you're very close to achieving your goal. I think this is really just about to come in for you here, Cancer, whatever it is you're looking for in this connection. Okay, let's pull a Lover's Oracle for you. So Universe, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Cancer? What's coming up for the highest good of Cancer, please? Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Okay. And then we've got manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Okay. If you just want to see the pictures on these beautiful cards, you've got that one, which is lovely, isn't it? And this one with a beautiful tree, which actually looks like the tree at Avebury that I went to see yesterday, the magical wishing tree. It was a flooding around it, unfortunately. We've had some flooding in the UK, but I'll go there again because it's close by, and I will take some pictures of the beautiful wishing tree for you with all the ribbons hanging off it where people have put their ribbons on there to make a wish, and I will show that to you guys. Right, let's have a look then. If you're out of contact with your person, let's find out what they'd want to say to you. So Universe, if Cancer is out of contact with their person right now, what would Cancer's person want to say to them, please? What would Cancer's person want to say to Cancer? I am becoming a better person. Okay, so once again, I feel they've had to take some time out following a difficult situation. They're working on their healing, learning the lessons that sort of come through from any relationship that doesn't work out. You came closer than anyone. Okay, so they recognize that you two have a close connection, and maybe they just withdrew for a while whilst they had to work through this stuff. I want you. Okay, so they're being really clear about the fact they do want you. I want to tell you how I feel. Okay. And I bury myself in work to forget you. I did mention, didn't I, that you are very much on their mind there with the Four of Swords, Cancer. Maybe they are trying to distract themselves at the moment with work. Anyway, Cancer, that was your reading. Do hope that was helpful. Please drop me a like if so. Do appreciate all of your support. I've been asking for suggestions around readings or any comments around the topics that I cover. So I've been doing how your person feels about you, their feelings for you, their intentions towards you, whether you'll reconcile, will they reach out, those are the topics that I'm doing regularly, because they seem to be the most popular, and I know I was requested to do those actually when I very first started my channel, and actually following that request seems to have worked out very well, and it seems to be meeting what people want. But if there's any other topic that maybe you'd like me to read on and add into that repertoire, I'm very open to suggestions, so please just drop me a comment, let me know. Thank you so much for joining me, and also please subscribe if you're not yet subscribed and you do enjoy my videos. If you subscribe, it makes sure we can find each other again, and I would love that. It also sets the intention that you're going to be coming to my reading, so that it helps me to tap into your energies as part of the collective. Okay, so now we are moving on to Leo. Hi there, Leo. Hope you're doing well. So we're looking at the person on your mind this week. And we're looking at what's going on in their heart and mind. How are they feeling? Is there going to be any action taken on their part? What will it be? Anything that really comes out. I pull a few cards at the very beginning of the spread, Leo, just to find out what the scenario is. That helps you know if it's your reading or not. If it resonates, that's fine. If not, check out your other placement signs. Check out the other videos in my playlists. But yeah, don't take it if it's not your story. It just gets confusing. Okay, it can't possibly be for everybody because it's a general reading. If you'd like a personal reading, please, of course, do reach out. Okay, so overall energies, what have we got here? We've got the Eight of Wands, we've got the Six of Cups, and we've got the Two of Wands. Right, okay, so what I'm getting here, Leo, is that there's a crossroads here in this connection. It could go one way or the other way. This person is clearly thinking about you. That might be that you've got some history with this person with the Six of Cups. This is somebody you've either had a connection with before, or you've got a friendship with this person. You know each other well. There's a basis here to this connection already. Communication, you may be in contact regularly or from time to time, but I do believe this person wants to maintain this communication with you, or ramp up actually this communication here with the Eight of Swords. It's like they've got something to say to you in relation to this decision, because they're clearly trying to make a decision which way this connection should go. Okay, so that's the scenario that we have for you, Leo. As I said, please do take that as it resonates and not if it doesn't. Got the Strength card, Leo, which is you, your energy. We've got the Emperor, which is Aries energy, and I get Taurus around that as well. We've got the Ace of Coins. We've got the King of Swords. We've got the Knight of Cups. We've got the Eight of Coins. We've got the Five of Cups. The Queen of Wands as well. Wow. So this person, super attracted to you, Leo, and I think is really considering talking to you about how they feel. As I said, I feel like you could be dealing with a fire sign here, somebody who's got leadership qualities. I also feel this person wants to take the lead in this connection. I think they're working really hard. I do think this could be a workplace connection here. They're feeling a bit out in the cold at the moment for some reason. I said over here that you've got some history with this person. You kind of know this person. I don't know if things perhaps haven't been going so well in your connection. Maybe you're not talking to each other as much as you were, or maybe you're not talking to each other at all. But they really want to come forward and offer you something. It's really on their mind. They want to talk to you with the King of Swords. We've got the Queen of Wands. Again, I sort of feel that they are very, very attracted to you. They like your energy, like your just way of being, just the way that you are. They feel that you're nice and confident. You've got a lot about you, a lot going for you, a lot of the qualities that they would want in a partner. And they're going to come towards you and offer you love, essentially, but they're going to be a bit slow about it. We've got the Knight of Cups here, who is pretty slow. Doesn't move quickly. And the Ace of Coins here is this solid offer of a relationship or progressing a relationship. But once again, this is very considered, very planned, very thoughtful. This doesn't necessarily come in quickly. This comes in slowly. But when this offer comes of something solid and stable, Leo, it comes this person really means it, is what I'm trying to say. It's a serious offer once it arrives. And I do feel this person takes their responsibilities really seriously, being the Emperor. They're probably trying to make sure that everybody, you know, involved in the situation, potentially if there are children, which I'm also seeing there with the Six of Cups, that, you know, the right thing is done for them as well. You know, they might be a father, a parent, you may be a parent. They're considering all of the circumstances around this, rather than just be sort of thinking about their passion for you and what they want, you know, with you potentially. They're thinking about everybody else as well, and just being really responsible here. And that's possibly why they're being a bit slow, Leo. Okay, they feel a really, really strong connection with you. This Lovers card is just when you meet somebody and you just can't stop thinking about them. You are completely drawn and absorbed by their energy. You know, Star card is a case of, you know, you almost feel like the universe put you in the path of each other. They do feel that, you know, there's a lot that's amazing about you and is everything they've ever wished for, essentially. I've just seen 50-50 on the clock there. They're hoping that actually you are going to come towards them and give them attention and reach out towards them. I'm seeing that they want to be the leader in this, but they like your attention, and I think they're really hoping you might come and chase them a little bit here, Leo. So take that as it resonates. They're very loving, they're very stable, they're very emotionally mature. The King of Cups is coming through here. This is your love. This is the person that you will love and loves you. I absolutely love the King of Cups. He's really one of my favorites. I know I always say that, but that's what I'm seeing around this connection for you, Leo. That's the energies around the connection with this person this week. So let's see what else. Oh, okay, the universe wants you to have this card, obviously. Don't let your past hold you back is a message for you, Leo. And we've got bring love into the situation as well. Okay, right. Some of these are upside down, which is a bit... Let's get these the right way up for you. There we go. All right, well, a Lover's Oracle for you is next, Leo. Let's see what comes through for you. Lover's Oracle for Leo, please. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it's only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Okay, and there's your picture. I love that. Very nice. Okay. And if you are out of contact or communication is a bit sparse with your person, let's find out what they'd want to say to you, Leo. So, universe, what messages are there, please, for the highest good of Leo? What would Leo's person want to say to them, please? What would Leo's person want to say to Leo? I'm becoming a better person. I feel you even though we are apart. So they're very energetically connected to you, Leo. And then we've got, you speak to me through music. That comes out a lot, that card. So they hear a song, and for whatever reason, that song, the lyrics, or perhaps a memory comes back to mind. I don't react when people mention you. It's almost like they feel like they shouldn't. You know, they're trying to keep their feelings to themselves. They're saying they're not available at the moment. I don't know if that's a situation that resonates, but they would obviously have to resolve that, wouldn't they, Leo, before they come towards you and make this offer. Perhaps that's why they're being a bit slow. But anyway, that was your reading, Leo. I do hope that was helpful. Please do let me know in the comments if this did resonate for you. Also, I'm seeking some feedback on any topics you'd like me to read on. I'm reading regularly around your person's feelings, their intentions. You know, will they reach out? Will they return? All those kind of, will you reconcile? Sort of added this one in now, just general reading for the week ahead on, you know, the person on your mind. But if you've got any thoughts, feelings around topics, please do give me a shout. Would welcome that very much. Please also subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, and I've got about 70% of my viewers at the moment are not subscribed. If you've come across my videos through a YouTube recommendation, you like them, and you think you might want to come and watch again, please do hit that subscribe button and the notification bell as well. Then we can find each other again. And it just means it helps me tap into the energies of the collective that are in, set their intention that they will be watching my channel. So thank you again so much. And welcome, Virgo. Hope you're well, Virgo. So we are looking at the person on your mind this week. I'll just pull a few cards initially, Virgo, to find out what's going on with your person, just the overall energies, and then we'll pull a spread to see what's going to come up in the week ahead. Obviously, if the scenario doesn't fit for you, it's not your story, leave it behind. I've got a few cards here. Well, this person's thinking about you. They feel there's a decision to be made, but they're feeling a bit stuck in their head. You could be dealing with a Libra. There could have been a conversation between the two of you that was quite straightforward, a little bit blunt. They could be reflecting on that conversation. Perhaps it meant that, it put some, was it cat amongst the pigeons, cat out the bag, or whatever. It kind of had an impact, this conversation. There's something about your connection. You do have an incredibly strong connection. It's like you are meant to come across each other. You are meant to be in each other's lives in some form. I think as in a relationship, and they kind of feel this very strong connection with you. And I think there's some lessons that they've already been potentially learning here from your connection. They've been reflecting and learning some lessons. I think from this conversation, you might have said some things which have had a big impact on them, Virgo. Anyway, let's see what else comes out here. We've got the Empress. We've got the Hanged Man. Hanging Lady there in that case. We've got the Hierophant. We've got the King of Cups. We've got the Chariot. We've got the High Priestess. We've got the Five of Wands. We've got the King of Wands. All right. Right then, so let's see. So here, what we've got on the table. As I said, I feel that there's some lessons to be learnt from this connection, but I do think, this when I say this connection, this conversation, I think, has been a real catalyst for something, Virgo. You might now be out of contact. This person might have blocked you, or you might have blocked them. You just might be out of contact at the moment. We're not really talking to each other. But your person is really, really thinking about what you said, because it's almost like it's shone a light on other perspectives for them, or giving them an understanding of maybe an outdated perception that they might have, a societal view that's probably not acceptable anymore, or something that they were saying, or the way they were saying things that was coming across in a poor way, or maybe shed some light on how just generally how they were coming across, or something was said to them which is making them feel and see things differently. Okay, whatever that might be, you've had an impact on them. Okay, and I do feel that they do want to come back towards you. They want to close out this distance that there is between you here, Virgo. They see you as their queen, or their very important person in their life. You really do feature greatly. They sort of treasured your connection very much, or they do treasure your connection very, very much. It's something they want to nurture and grow, and they think there's potential here for you to continue to grow your connection here and move forward. They do feel there's been some conflict. We've seen that. I think this conversation that you had, it brought about some conflict, a little bit of drama. I think they're a bit concerned that it could be two people interested in you, and they don't want to miss out on a connection with you. I feel that they are, they're feeling that they're in competition here, and they feel very, very committed to you and loyal to you, and There's clearly a lot of history here, and you're somebody that's important to them. They want to keep close. They want to be part of your life. They want you part of their life. They want to, yeah, I think they're potentially very, very attracted to you, Virgo. And I don't know whether the feelings are fully reciprocated, is the vibe I'm getting off this reading. Yeah, they do absolutely love you. They're very sure of their feelings. Those feelings are very solid and cemented in. And there's nothing really that's going to ever change their feelings for you, Virgo, in that regard. But there has been some drama here, nevertheless. Yeah, they feel they're trying to work out about how they could perhaps come back towards you, and they're feeling quite anxious and having sleepless nights over the whole situation that maybe you're in at the moment. They're thinking through all of the options. What could happen next? What should they do? You could be dealing with a Capricorn, but there's certainly some kind of energy around your connection, maybe moving forward a bit and then stopping, and maybe on and off. A little bit of toxicity around it. Could be some addictions around this connection, this person as well, to bear in mind, Virgo. If you're aware that this person has some kind of addiction that was affecting them, it's still affecting them, it's still there, just so that you are aware. Okay, right, so let's have a look at a moonology for you. So universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Virgo? What can you share, please, for the highest good of Virgo? What's coming up? This person on their mind this week? Saying work through your fears. Okay, so if you might be afraid of reaching out or afraid of developing a connection with this person or whatever it might be, Virgo, and also prosperity lies ahead. Now that keeps coming out this week. There must be something around the energies and prosperity. Don't let your past hold you back. All right, a lover's oracle for you guys. Let's see. There's your picture. Not even sure what that is. Oh, it's a heart and wings, isn't it? Yeah, okay. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you've shared with those you love. Okay, so just reminding you what's important, I think. Obviously, financial, material things are not important, but the relationships with the people you care about are. And I think this person is very much feeling that you are super important to them, Virgo. Okay. All right, if you are out of contact with your person at the moment, let's find out what they would want to say to you. So universe, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Virgo? We need to let each other go. Once again, it might be you saying that to them. So we can reverse these. I'm starting to understand our connection. There clearly is a very strong connection here, Virgo. I hide behind material things. Okay. You speak to me through music. I said this on a previous reading. This happens all the time. I wish I could take back my words. Didn't I say there was something really strong impact here around a conversation? I think there's something said that they regret, and they've seen things from another perspective, Virgo. Anyway, Virgo, that was your reading. Do hope that was helpful. Thank you for joining me today. Do appreciate all your support, liking the video, sharing, subscribing, all of that good stuff. Thank you so much for everything. If you've got any suggestions of readings, topics you'd like me to read on, please do drop those in the comments. Would love to hear suggestions. Over and above the ones that I usually do, obviously, if you want to just let me know if there's, you want me to carry on as I am, just let me know that too. That'd be awesome. Thank you, and I'll see you again next time. Okay, and now we're moving on to Libra. So welcome, Libra. I hope you're doing well today, Libra. So we're having a look at the person on your mind. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull a few cards at the outset just to see what the overall scenario and situation is in relation to this person. If it's your story, please move forward with the reading. If not, check out your other placement signs or the other videos in my playlists. There'll be something there for you, I'm sure. And if you'd like a personal reading, please do check out the description box. You'd have your reading within 24 hours delivered to you as a private video link. And prices start at £30 for a 20-minute reading, which answers one question in detail for you. Okay. All right, so messages for the highest good of Libra, please. What's going on with their person, the person on Libra's mind this week? Okay, I'm going to take those, and that's the split. Okay, what's going on then, Libra, with your person? Okay, so there's Perhaps some feelings being hidden here, not shared. Could be some energies around sort of there being, I don't know, changes as well in feelings that haven't been spoken about. This person's really attracted to you, Libra. I think they feel that there's chemistry there. They really do like you. They want to talk to you. I do feel there's perhaps been some lack of communication or some lack of clarity around things, and they want to have an honest, grown-up conversation with you. That's what's on their mind. Super attracted to you, but yeah, just this feeling of hidden things being hidden, or they're hiding things from you that they actually want to share with you. There's things that they know they probably should have spoken about with you that they haven't. Now that's the overall energies and situation, Libra. So let's have a look. We've got the Nine of Coins coming out for you. We've got the Chariot. We've got the High Priestess. We've got the Queen of Coins. We've got the Six of Cups. We've got the Ace of Wands. We've got the Three of Wands. We've got the Temperance. Okay. So this person has been focusing on their finances, their financial goals. You have some history with this person, okay? This person is looking back on your connection and things you've done together and reflecting on the history that exists between the two of you, Libra, and they are thinking about that. They want to come back towards you. They want to close out that distance. They don't want to be in a, perhaps in a less than happy situation. They want to be sort of closer to you again and move forward towards you. You might have had a bit of a one-night rendezvous or a bit of a casual connection, casual relationship with this person, in all honesty. That might be your history with this person, is like a bit of a friends with benefits, possibly, situation. But they'd like to restart something with you. Yeah, there's been some silence. I think you might be blocked, ghosted. Or vice versa, but they're hoping that you go towards them. I'm seeing this really weird vibe of being blocked, but hoping you, or blocking you, but hoping that you contact them. Maybe you've blocked them, Libra, and they're hoping that you unblock them and communicate with them. They feel like the ball's in your court. Like you will have to go towards them because you are the one being silent or blocking the communication potentially. They think you are somebody who seems to be quite well off. There's something around money and financial goals and having enough, and something beautiful to offer here just generally as well. But this person is perhaps trying to regain some balance after the connection that you two had. Maybe there was a bit of an ending that set them off balance for some reason. But they really want to talk to you. We've got that energy that they're thinking of coming towards you and talking to you if they could, but I think they feel that they can't. Maybe you have blocked them. Let me know if that resonates, Libra. Okay, but they're thinking about back on the good times that you had together. There's also children factoring into this. They may have children, you may have children. They may be thinking about how your two families might blend, or, is it a good idea to even get into a connection? The moon is coming out again. So there's things that haven't been shared with you around this connection, or they feel there are secrets, one or the other. They feel that, they're out of favor with you right now, Libra. Things are not good between you. It's frosty. It's frosty and cold, shall we say, between the two of you. It's not warm and close. It's distance and cool. But once again, we've got the Six of Cups and we've got the Six of Pentacles. So it's very Libra energy. I think they feel perhaps things would need to be brought into balance, better give and take to actually meet your needs as well. I think they're unsure if maybe you are perhaps thinking of somebody from your past, Libra. Maybe they feel a bit juggled in terms of, perhaps you're still thinking of somebody else as well as them. They really would like your attention. They would like things to work out. I think they did feel that this is a connection that could have worked out, but there's obviously been a challenge around it. They want to invest in it, work hard on it, return to it here with the Fool card, step back into it. That's what they're thinking of, and that's what's going to drive this communication here and clearly lots of passion and lots of chemistry and lots of attraction, but things to be shared, secrets to be kind of spoken about here, hidden feelings even perhaps, Libra. Okay, well, let's pull a Moonology for you. Okay, you and your loved ones are safe. You know, you might be feeling a bit anxious about things, Libra, worried about something in your life. Just generally at the moment, don't worry. You know, everyone's safe. Everything's going to be fine. Okay, everything's going to be all right. Okay, a time to give rather than take. Although we're seeing here that, you know, this person really feels that there should be some good balance here. Work through your fears. I'm sensing a lot of anxiety potentially around you, Libra. Are you feeling a little bit anxious, a bit off balance yourself? I think this person's trying to regain balance, and maybe you are in the same kind of boat after whatever it is that's happened between the two of you. Okay, universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Libra? We're now looking at a romance oracle for you, Libra, to help you understand. Oops, okay, let's take that one. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Okay. And then we've got reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And then you had a third one flip out. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Okay. I do feel, Libra, there's an anxious energy a little bit around you at the moment. Please only take that if it resonates. I'm just sensing that there's some advice coming through to you about emotions and, you know, fears and things like that. So just, you know, maybe try and meditate, rebalance yourself, do things that bring you joy. Just take care of yourself, self-care, self-love. You know, just find your little pockets of joy wherever you can, and that peace, and you know, do really nicely calm, deep breathing. I think there's, you know, you just kind of need that bit of time out for yourself here, Libra. I'm sensing that quite strongly. So please do take good care of yourself. Okay. Now, if you are out of contact with your person at the moment, which I am sensing that you are, Libra, let's find out what they'd want to say to you. I wish I could take back my words. Okay. It was my fault, but I blamed you. And I want to be more than friends. Okay, Libra. So that's what they want to say to you. Interesting. Okay, so that was your reading. Please do let me know. Give me a thumbs up if that was helpful. Gave you nice, clear answers. Please do let me know in the comments if it resonated. And also, if you'd like to give me any suggestions for the topics that I should read on in my all signs, I'm very open to suggestions and willing to listen and take them on board and actually do the readings that you ask for. So please do let me know. And if you've come across my readings through a YouTube recommendation, perhaps on the homepage or something like that, and you've enjoyed it, please do consider subscribing. I've got lots of people returning to my videos, and around 70% of people are actually not subscribed at the moment. So it'd be awesome if you do enjoy my videos, if you'd like to support my channel and be part of my growing YouTube family, and I'll thank you in advance for that. Okay, so now we're on to Scorpio. So welcome, Scorpio. I hope you're doing well. We are looking at the question, you know, what's going on with the person on your mind? Who's on your mind this week? So I'm just going to pull a few cards initially, Scorpio, to see what the scenario is. And then we'll pull a spread. And if it's not your scenario, leave it, please, for others who it will be intended for. Check out your other placement signs. And check out the other readings in my playlist, of which there are many to choose from. And yeah. If you'd like a personal reading, just check out the description box. You'd have your reading within 24 hours. Prices start at £30 just for one question, which is very detailed answer though. 20-minute reading for £30, which is, I think, very good value when you look at what else is out there and on offer. Okay, so we've got a situation with your person at the moment, Scorpio, where I think this situation may have come to an end with your person. We've got the death here. They're quite hoping that it might be able to restart, and it might be an opportunity to perhaps reset things and, you know, come at it from maybe a different angle or on a better basis. They've taken some time out. I do think maybe you're a bit disconnected from this person at the moment. They may have really withdrawn their energies. They're taking some time out alone to really think about things, to think about what they want for the future, to think about what went well, what didn't go well, you know, see what the path ahead should hold. But they're feeling that you are somebody special to them. They'd like to nurture and grow your connection. Like I said, I really feel they'd like to step back into it and really put some effort into it. But for now, I feel they are withdrawn after an ending. Okay, so that's the scenario. If it's yours, take it. If not, leave it behind. So let's see what's going to go on with this person then in this situation. We've got the Four of Wands. Okay, we've got the Justice. We've got the Four of Coins. The Star card. Okay, we've got the Nine of Swords, we've got the Devil, we've got the Fool, and we've got the Chariot. All right, so I think this person feels that I don't know if you've lived with this person before, potentially Scorpio, or you do live with them still even. But there's been sort of a connection where they saw you as their stability, you know, yeah, there was, from their point of view, there was a solid foundation, a home, you know, that kind of thing together. But they're feeling very guarded around this. I think there's a decision around whether you will actually divorce or not, or, you know, part ways or not. Things have been out of balance, and I think, you know, there needs to be some fair judgments and decisions made around what will happen next for the two of you. This person feels very what should I say, connected, drawn to you, slightly obsessed with you even. There could have been a bit of a toxic on again, off again energy around your connection, Scorpio. You can't live with each other, you can't live without each other kind of energy here. Bit of possessive, jealous energy as well with the Four of Coins. And because of that, a desire to step back into this connection with you and move things on. They really got a wish for things to progress here between you. They want to be close to you again rather than at a distance, even if it's just emotionally. Something could also have happened at a party or a gathering that caused them to sort of have their guard up or their back up around a situation. Did they perceive maybe there was some flirting or something happened here that caused them to suddenly have their barriers go up? Again, take that as it resonates. But I do see some possessive, jealous energy around this situation and some real regret around some behaviours. Just seeing with the Five of Cups there. Almost crying over spilt milk. You know, it's done. It's these things have happened, but they're feeling very sorry and regretful over it after the event. Okay. Anything else, please, to share about the person on Scorpio's mind, please, universe? What's going on with the person on Scorpio's mind? We've got the Death card. We've got the Three of Pentacles. We've got the High Priestess. Okay, so once again, I'm seeing that, you know, they would like to potentially restart this connection, Scorpio, or, you know, breathe new life into it if it's just seeming like it's kind of fizzling out a little bit. I do feel there's things to work through, but they're prepared to put that effort in and work hard. But there could have been some silent treatment going on, some, you know, not talking to each other, some problems. But, you know, again, this is slightly obsessive, can't live with each other, can't live without each other, very strong connection that keeps bringing you back to each other. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for you anyway. And I think there's a restart of that connection again coming up this week. Okay, what else can you share, please, universe, around what's going on here for the highest good of Scorpio, the person on their mind this week? Anything to share on that, please, universe? It's suggesting that you should meditate and contemplate on this. I do think there's a potential for a little bit of toxicity around this, so just try and make sure you're balanced, Scorpio, make the right decisions. Your commitment's being tested. That's interesting, isn't it? What else do we have? Adjustments are required. I do think some change is needed to stop this cycle. Just keep going round and round, repeating itself here. Okay. All right, let's pull a lover's card for you. Universe, what messages, please, for the highest good of Scorpio? When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you've shared with those you love. Okay, so obviously loving relationships with people are more important than anything else. I'll just pull this one for you as well. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So here's a message from your person, Scorpio. And on that note, if you're out of contact with your person at the moment, let's find out what they'd want to say to you. I'm becoming a better person. My life is not as together as it seems. I don't react when people mention you. I hope you can forgive me one day. Okay, that's what they want to say to you. All right, Scorpio, so that was your reading. Thank you so much for joining me today. Would so appreciate if you feel called to give me a thumbs up to let me know the reading was helpful and gave you nice clear answers and you enjoyed the format of it, etc. If you've got any comments to let me know how it resonated, or if you've got suggestions around topics for readings, for my all signs readings, please do let me know. Very willing and open to suggestions, and I often do incorporate those into my readings. So yeah, thanks for joining me today. I do hope to see you again soon. And we're now moving on to Sagittarius. So welcome, Sagittarius. I hope you're doing well. So we are looking at the person on your mind. See what's going on with them at the moment. See what's going on in their heart and mind this week. Is that likely to translate into any action? What are the general energies around your connection this week? So what I'm going to do is pull a few cards initially, just to see what the scenario is. If it's your scenario, please proceed with the reading. If it's not, leave it. For others, you can check out your other placement signs. I've got lots of other videos in my playlist you can have a look at. There's plenty there for you. Or you can approach me for a personal reading, or just reach out to me. My email address is below. You'd have a reading delivered to you within 24 hours. And yeah, prices start at £30 for a 20-minute detailed one question reading. Okay, so if you've got something that's troubling you, making you feel anxious, worried, and it would just give you a bit of peace of mind to have some answers, please don't hesitate to let me know. I am here to help. Okay. So universe, messages for the highest good of Sagittarius, please. Messages for the highest good of Sagittarius. We're inquiring about the person on their mind this week, please. What's going on with the person on Sagittarius's mind? Okay. Oh, okay. Right, I'm going to take that as the split. Okay, so let's see then, Sagittarius, what's going on with your connection and your person at the moment? What's the scenario? Right. Well, I'm seeing that this person has in the past walked away, and maybe there's some silence between the two of you. There's clearly been some friction here. This person is taking some time out to reflect on things. They feel they need a bit of time on their own. They need a bit of space after something that's gone on between the two of you. I do feel there's been an argument or something that's really triggered this person to walk in the other direction. So this must be a tough one for you, Sagittarius, if that's your scenario. So sending love. Let's see what comes out in terms of what will happen this week. So we've got the Queen of Cups. We've got the Magician. We've got the Six of Coins. We've got the Nine of Swords. We've got the Devil. We've got the Fool, the Ten of Coins, and the Hierophant. Okay. Okay. Right, well, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Once again, there could be some toxicity. I've mentioned this for Scorpio. Actually, Sagittarius, could be some toxicity, codependence around this connection. This person also might be suffering from some kind of addictions, whatever that might be. It could be that they're a workaholic. It could be they are, you know, like a drink. It could be that they smoke or vape or, you know, like to spend too much. There's something around this where this person is perhaps struggling with, you know, a slightly addictive personality. This person really does love you, though. There's a lot of love here with the Queen of Cups. It's almost like unconditional love. They can't really shake that. They find that difficult to even contemplate walking away from. They want to step back in towards you here. They're trying to manifest you back into their life, trying to work on themselves, I feel, in order to manifest that. There's a lot of history, I feel, between the two of you here with the Six of Coins, and there's a potential for a family in the future, or you've got a family together. It's almost like you're a bit of a power couple. Together you can achieve a lot, and they recognize that. They also feel that it's a very safe, secure relationship, and you'll have everything that you need together as well. You could be married to this person. They see you as marriage material, but there's something that's got their back up, their guard up. There's been an argument here that's obviously caused a problem and an issue between the two of you. Universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Sagittarius? What else is going on, please, with the person on their mind? They're going to come back in and communicate with you after taking this time out alone. They're going to communicate that they would like a new start. I do see them returning as well with the Fool as well as the Knight of Swords. They're going to come in and talk to you after, being the hermit for a while, being in hermit mode. Okay, Universe, what else can you share, please? What's going on with the person on Sagittarius's mind? They love you. They want a new start in love with you. I do see lots of love, lots of security, lots of stability. I think they're going to apologize. They're going to offer you something, maybe give you a little gift, Sagittarius. I think you might have met online, but I feel that you know you're their. They want you to be their person. You are their person as far as they're concerned. They're very regretful over things that have happened. I feel they feel they need to offer you an apology. They're sorry and sad about things that have happened. There's clearly been a lot of conflict and something gone down between the two of you, Sagittarius. Let me know what it is. Okay, you've clearly had an argument and they've stepped away. Something triggered them, but it's like, they could definitely want to come back around. It could be a little bit codependent though, so just watch out for that. Step out of your comfort zone. Now, it might be that you feel you need to actually step away from this Sagittarius because it's a cycle that needs to be broken, but only you know that. Surrender to the divine. So, perhaps look within for your intuitive answers in terms of what you should do going forward here. Okay, just let the universe find the right way forward for you. Okay, so I'm going to take this one. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment, and I'm seeing that with the Hermit card. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Now that is sort of telling you surrender to the divine, isn't it? Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best, and surrender to the divine there. Okay, so let's see what your person would want to say to you, Sagittarius. So universe, what messages are there, please, for the highest good of Sagittarius? If they're out of contact with their person at the moment, what would their person want to say to them? Highest messages for the highest good of Sagittarius, please, from the person on their mind. I feel you leaving me behind. I can't stop thinking about you. I wish I'd treated you better. I do feel they're going to apologise. They feel they've got something they have regrets over. I look for you everywhere, and I want to feel that way again. All right. Okay, well, Sagittarius, that was your reading. Do hope that was helpful. Please drop me a like if so. Please make sure you're subscribed. If you come across my videos, you enjoy them, it would be great to see you again. It makes sure you can find me, and obviously helps my channel tremendously, and I appreciate the fact that so many of you have subscribed recently. So thank you so much for all your support, and I will look forward to seeing you again next time. So welcome, Capricorn. Hope you're well, Capricorn. Hope you're doing all right. So we're having a look at the person on your mind this week. See how they're doing, what's going on in their mind and their heart. See if they're going to take any action. So what I'll do first of all, Capricorn, is I'll pull a few cards just to find out what this general scenario is with this person before pulling the main spread to see what's going on this week. Okay, so if it's your reading, you'll know that from the scenario that I pull. If it's not, check out your other placement signs. Look at the other readings in my playlist, or if you want to reach out for a personal reading, the details are in the description box. If you're finding you're very anxious about something or worried about something, or it's, you know, you're losing sleep, it can give you a very quick answer within 24 hours and very detailed as well. The prices start at £30 for a 20-minute detailed one question reading. £50 gets you a 45-minute reading, answering 2 questions in detail. Okay. The universe messages for the highest good of Capricorn, please. We're inquiring about the person on Capricorn's mind, please, universe. What can you share, please, around the person on Capricorn's mind? Okay, so we've got, I'm going to take those as the scenario. I'm going to split the deck. Okay. Right, so what's going on with your person, Capricorn? Let's see. Right. This person's very much got their guard up for some reason, but they're going to come towards you, perhaps slowly in the beginning, to offer you something, tell you how they feel. And then what they really want to do is offer you something quite big in terms of a relationship or a progression of your relationship. But they're going to reach out slowly, slowly, catch your monkey, as they say. They're not going to come in, you know, big and bold to start with. They're going to ease their way into the conversation, perhaps offer you something and see how you respond, you know, in terms of feelings, to see if you feel the same way, because they feel a bit guarded around this situation. They've got their defenses up. They do struggle to be vulnerable. They might have a little bit of an ego, Capricorn, around things that have gone on as well. But ultimately, they want you, and they're really thinking and planning on, you know, coming towards you, and they want to come in right when they do come towards you. They recognise they need to. Okay, right. So we've got the 2 of Wands here. We've got the Queen of Wands. We've got the King of Swords. We've got the Moon. We've got the Knight of Coins. We've got the 8 of Swords. We've got the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands as well. Okay. We've got 3 knights on the table. We've got coins, cups and wands. So this person wants to come and talk to you. They feel that there have been things that haven't been shared. They would want to, you know, they feel they're holding back on their feelings. They haven't told you how much they feel for you, how deeply they feel for you. They really want to talk to you about, you know, their love for you. They really did fall for you or have fallen for you. They feel really trapped by the fact that, you know, it's almost scaring them how attractive they find you, and they kind of are feeling like, could you ever really want them? But they're at a crossroads here, and they're really reflecting on your situation. It could go one way or the other. They're reflecting on, should they come towards you and offer you something? But I think they've got such a strong desire to come forward and talk to you, Capricorn, that they're going to do that, because all of the knights are here. Some of them, a couple of them are very, very slow. So the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Coins is a slow move, are very slow moving knights. So they will come forward towards you, but they're going to be a little bit slow about that. Now, the communication, once you do have communication sort of flowing, I do feel they want to have a very honest, grown-up conversation with you. I think they're very solid and stable in how they do feel, but they're just scared to express it. They're scared to come forward. They're scared to make that offer. They're really holding back, and they're very, you know, thinking about reaching out, but they're in that kind of, oh, shall I, shan't I, shall I, shan't I? And I think there's things they feel that you don't know about that they need to tell you about. I do think there was perhaps a scenario in the past, maybe could have been, Capricorn, that you kind of parted ways and they went off chasing something else to try and make themselves feel better. I feel there's something they feel they need to tell you about them being a bit of a player in the past. They've got something to get off their chest and tell you about here. Okay, and I think they are going to be sort of honest and, as I said, share just the true situation with you, so you lay it all out on the table. You know where they stand and how they feel and what's going on. Okay, so universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Capricorn? In terms of the person on their mind this week, what's going on with the person on their mind? They want to offer you the Ace of Coins here is the scenario. So they want to offer you a relationship, a progression of your relationship, Capricorn. They want to, you know, be a couple, you know, potentially live together, even eventually propose, I feel. Okay, they want you for the long term. They want solid, stable connection with you. Okay, we've got the Nine of Pentacles here, which is very much working on their finances, trying to work on their goals, their independence around this. Knight of Cups, so they're coming towards you slowly to offer you love, but you know, they're not going to come in too quickly with that. King of Swords, once again, once they do start to communicate, honest, grown-up conversation. Ace of Wands, they feel very passionate towards you. And I do feel they just want to strike up that physical connection. That's very much on their mind. It's not just about that, but they can't wait. That's very much going to perhaps, those kind of thoughts might trigger them coming towards you more quickly, Capricorn. You know, where there's a very slow energy around this. Okay, a new start's coming with this person, Capricorn. It's definitely coming in. A new romantic cycle begins. That's really confirming the same thing, isn't it, here? And show the world the real you. So just carry on being you. Don't change your approach, Capricorn. Hold on to your values. You know, just be you, do you. It's really important. And actually, this person absolutely adores you anyway. Is very, very attracted to you. Can't stop thinking about you. It's got you on their mind and is trapped in their thoughts about coming back towards you to offer you love and something very stable. So you don't need to be anything other than you. Okay. Let's pull a lover's oracle for you, Capricorn. See what your person wants to, or how they're feeling. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship. It's truly sacred. Look at those two people intertwined there. Does that kind of reflect your connection? You let me know. Okay. Right, so if you're out of contact with your person, let's see what they'd want to say to you. If you're out of contact with your person right now, let's find out what they'd want to say. I hide behind material things. You speak to me through music, so they're thinking of you when they hear certain songs, certain lyrics. It triggers memories. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I can't stop thinking about you. And I want to be more than friends. Okay, Capricorn. So that's your reading. I do hope that was helpful. Please do let me know through giving me a thumbs up. Any comments, be so appreciated. If you've come across my reading and you're not yet subscribed, perhaps YouTube recommended it to you and you've enjoyed it, please do hit the subscribe button. It means we can find each other again. And yeah, it helps my channel as well, and I so appreciate it. It would be great to have you on board. Also just sets that intention, doesn't it, that you're going to come back to my channel for readings, and therefore helps me tap into those energies more accurately for the collective that I am reading for. So thank you once again, and I'll see you next time. Okay, so moving on to Aquarius. Welcome, Aquarius. Hope you're doing well today. So we are looking at the question, just generally, how's your person that you're thinking about this week, the person on your mind this week, how are they getting on? What's going on with them? What are the general energies around the connection? What's in their mind and their heart? Have they got any intentions to do anything, you know, take any action towards you? We'll have a look at all of those questions, Aquarius. So universe messages for the highest good of Aquarius, please. We were inquiring about the person on their mind. So just to mention, Aquarius, I will pull a few cards initially just to find out what the scenario is that we're looking at. If it's your scenario, it resonates for you, take the reading. If not, please do check out your other placement signs. Look at the other readings in my playlists. There are lots there. There's bound to be something there for you. Or you can reach out for a personal reading. The details are in the description box. Okay, so here we go. Right, let's look at the scenario. Okay. So this is just you know, fairly broad reaching reading, this one. Actually, some of them are very specific. This one's a bit more broad. So this one is just saying that you two have got a karmic connection. There's a very, very strong connection between the two of you, Aquarius, and there's a reason for it. You made a contract together before you came to this life that you would learn lessons from each other. You set down, you know, how you would meet each other, and all of those sort of broad details around, you know, the lessons that you would learn from each other. Anyway, the cycle has not yet closed out. Now, you're not obliged to carry on and do anything. You've got complete free will. You've got the power to make all of the decisions around how you live your life. However, I do feel if you don't continue with this connection and close out that cycle, then you will probably come across each other again in another lifetime, because you will still have those karmic lessons to learn. Okay, but I do feel that this connection is going to work out in your favor. There's something divinely intended around this connection. But I do feel you've got some ups and some downs around this. You know, sometimes it feels like you're on top of the world together. Sometimes it feels like you're in the depths of despair. I do feel like there's been a bit of a cycle of up and down with this. Okay, because sometimes you're on top in terms of a wheel, aren't you? And sometimes you're underneath. It could be a workplace connection, or it could just be that you've got some issues here to work through. And I think that's highly likely. If you've got lessons to learn, it's likely you're going to have some challenges and some issues. And I think those have presented themselves, Aquarius. But generally speaking, your connection between the two of you is very happy. You feel very uplifted when you're around this person. You feel very energized. You feel that perhaps they shed light on things, that you see the world a bit differently to the way that you'd normally see it. There's something very beautiful around this connection as far as you are concerned. You're very drawn to it. There's a lot of warmth around it. It's a lovely, happy connection, okay, albeit with some challenges that I think you may be facing, right? So in terms of the main spread, then we've got the 9 of coins, pentacles. We've got the Death card. Got the Knight of Cups. We've got the 8 of Swords. We've got the Knight of Coins. We've got the Page of Coins. We've got the 8 of Wands. And we've got the 7 of Cups as well. Okay. So let's see what we've got here. So I feel that there could be some challenges, financial challenges around this connection. I do feel that this person is working hard on their finances. They've got financial goals. They want to work hard to be able to bring something to this connection, to be able to offer something to you. It's like they're saving up for something potentially, but they want to get to a certain status or a certain level. Material things are quite important, or they feel they are important in terms of, you know, being able to be stable and solid and a good partner to you. All right. Now, I do feel as well that they're going to come towards you, perhaps initially with a small offer of something, potentially a restart of a connection. I think something might have fizzled out between the two of you or not gone so well initially. I think you might have had a bit of a false start or a bad start. And I think they could apologise. They're going to come reach out to you here. They're feeling a bit trapped in their head. They're feeling like, should they keep their options open to a certain extent? For some reason, and I think they're thinking through all the options. Potentially it could be around, you know, this reaching out and this communication. It could be sort of, if I was to say this, then this could happen. It could be options in terms of that rather than people. In fact, I'm seeing that more to be the case, Aquarius. I think they're up in their head about how to come towards you and what to say and how to do it and when to do it and all of that sort of thing. That's very much making them feel a bit anxious and up in their head and their thoughts. They're going to come towards you a bit slowly, because they are feeling a bit anxious around this, and I do feel there's a bit of history gone on here that perhaps impacted on things, and I do feel also they're working on their money, but they are going to come in towards you with the 8 of Wands here. This is the communication card from my perspective, wanting to progress things, advance things through some communication, text messages back and forth. I do think you're going to see their name light up on your phone, perhaps more than you ever have, or perhaps unexpectedly if maybe you are out of contact at the moment. Okay, I'd see some WhatsApps or some DMs or something coming in towards you as by way of messaging you, Aquarius. So, universe, what else can you share, please, around Aquarius's person? What's going on with them at the moment? Yeah, they've had almost like an epiphany moment with you, like you're their person, they want to work on this, they want to come towards you, they've kind of got these feelings around you to do something and working out what to do, okay? But it's like almost like they've realized this connection's divinely intended, okay? They are very, very attracted to you, they are quite besotted with you, quite obsessed with you, they feel an insane chemistry around your connection. They like everything about you. They like, you know, just your general energies, your outlook on life, how you talk to people, your interests, you know, the fact that you're quite confident, you hold the room, you know, all of those things, just how you are generally is very, very attractive. And they just got this intuitive knowing that they want to step into this or step back towards it if you have had a parting, Aquarius, okay? And I do feel they're going to offer you something small, progressing into something larger. Yeah, once again, a really divinely kind of intended. They feel like the universe has had a hand in this. I think, yeah, the communication is going to progress from something a little bit smaller into something more solid, stable, mature around this. I think they're going to invite you somewhere, take you out, enjoy nice times together. And perhaps that communication might happen face to face there as well. Okay, right, let's find out what else the universe can share in terms of what's coming up for your connection, Aquarius. What's coming up for the connection with Aquarius's person, please? The person on Aquarius's mind. What's coming up for them, please, universe? A new romantic cycle begins. Okay. What else do we have? Have faith in your dreams, Aquarius. Okay, one more. The answers you need are coming. All right. Interesting. Right, pull a lover's oracle for you. Message for the highest good of Aquarius, please. Right, there, this one. When it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Okay. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You'll be surprised where it leads. I like that one. I have to be reminded of that sometimes. Just let go and go with the flow. All right. I don't know if you ever sometimes when I'm sort of trying to relax at night, instead of meditation, like the traditional meditation sort of videos, which I do use a lot on YouTube, I also listen to the Book of Tao, which talks about, you know, the general principles, including going with the flow rather than kick against things or try and swim against the current. Just, you know, the best thing to do is go with the flow. Right, your person wants to say, I want you. This is particularly if you're out of contact with this person, these messages, okay, Aquarius? So they want to say, I want you. They're telling you that at the moment they're not available, but that will only be for some, of course. I'm starting to understand our connection. I'm afraid to contact you. I've said that, didn't I? They're up in their head about should I, shouldn't I, how shall I go about it? Very much coming through. They're wondering if you should let each other go. This is them being, I want you. I don't know if we should, you know, this is the back and forth energy that I was kind of seeing around this connection, but I want to be more than friends. They do want something with you. They're going sort of back and forth on this. I hide behind material things. I did say I think they're working on their money. Maybe that's why they're feeling they're not available just at this particular moment in time, Aquarius. Right, Aquarius, that was your reading. Hope it was helpful. If you enjoyed it, if it gave you some clarity, some peace of mind, some you know, clear answers, please do give me a thumbs up. That would be so appreciated. It helps me, gives me such a lot of encouragement personally. I do appreciate all of your support. And if you come across my reading through a recommendation, a YouTube recommendation, I would so appreciate you subscribing. I've got about 70% of people watching my videos at the moment are not subscribed. So that would make a huge difference to me if you were to, you know, even some of you were to subscribe, and thanks in advance. It just makes sure we can find each other again if you enjoyed my readings. It also sets that intention that you'll be coming to my readings, so that it helps me tune into the energies of my collective that little bit more. Because of course the universe and how energy works is a lot around intention, isn't it? So subscribing does set an intention there, as well as helping me tremendously. So thank you. And we will now have a quick look at Pisces reading. So welcome, Pisces. We're looking, Pisces, at the person on your mind this week. What's going on with them? What's going on in their heart and their mind? Are they likely to take any action, etc.? So What I'm doing first of all, Pisces, is just I'll pull a few cards that will let us know what the scenario is that we're reading for, and then I'll pull the main reading. So if the scenario isn't for you, you'll know it. If it doesn't resonate, leave it behind for somebody else. And check out your other placement signs. Please check out the other readings in my playlist, of which there are plenty. There's got to be something in there for you. If you're called to watch it, there's likely to be messages in the readings for you. If you'd like a personal reading, of course, please do just reach out. Helps give people peace of mind and clarity if they're feeling anxious about a situation and need a very quick answer. All of my readings are done typically within 24 hours, unless I've got something else happening, and I would always indicate that in the most recent reading if that's the case. So just check out that, and if you email me, I'll also tell you the ETA for delivering back your reading as well. Okay, right, so the scenario, Pisces, that we're looking at for you is that this person wants to take the lead in your connection. It could be that you have a workplace connection with this person. They could be somebody who's got their own business, very goal-oriented around their career. They could be sort of thinking through their options to try and make sure they make a responsible decision, and therefore sort of take leadership in this. And they are thinking very much about communicating with you this week. They want to progress things forward through communication and take the lead on that after having thought through all of the options in terms of how they should approach you, when they should approach you, what they should say. They're really weighing it all up first before they then come in with this communication. So that's the scenario. What's your reading? Let's see. So we've got the Two of Swords, we've got the High Priestess, we've got the Ace of Coins, we've got the Justice, we've got the Magician, we've got the Tower, we've got the Eight of Coins, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so yeah, this person, as I said, they're very up in their head, Pisces. You could be dealing with a Libra here. There could be some silence between you actually after a bit of a Tower moment. Something's shifted and changed between the two of you. Something perhaps came crumbling down, maybe wasn't on a solid foundation. But this person's trying to learn their lessons from whatever it is that's gone on, manifest, good things, manifest you back here. I think this person's really willing to put the work and the effort in. As I said, I think they're trying to take the lead here on this, to offer something solid, stable, and a progression here of your connection. They're feeling really guarded about a decision that needs to be made. It could be that they're actually dealing with another situation that's come crashing down. Perhaps they were in a relationship that came to an end. Perhaps they haven't shared that with you, what's gone on for them in that connection. But there's perhaps still dealing with the aftermath of that, the practicalities that need to be dealt with around, legal decisions and splitting of things and fair decisions around all of the stuff that goes along with a split and a breakup. And it's particularly when you've been with somebody for a long time. But actually, they feel that's then, they feel a bit guarded about even talking to you about that. They feel that they need to sort of keep that to themselves, and I think they possibly have done. But ultimately they needed to, it might have made them feel a bit in two minds about coming towards you. They may have had to work through their options again, as I was saying earlier on when I first looked at the scenario. But they recognise that actually they want to work on this with you. They want to offer you something, and they're going to come towards you. But I do think they've got a bit of history here to work through and deal with, Pisces, okay? And feel free to flip these energies if they are vice versa. Okay, so universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Pisces? We want to understand what's going on with the person on their mind this week. Anything else you can share relating to the person on Pisces' mind? Yeah, the past is having an impact for them here with the Six of Cups. They are reflecting back on things and they're having to heal from that. They have got some nostalgia around a previous situation. It could be that they've had children with the previous person. They feel really happy with you, though. They feel, you're very uplifting energy. They feel like they're leaving that heavy energy behind when they're around you. You're on their mind all of the time, and they feel that they want really true commitment with you going forward, having left this situation behind. And the Magician's come out again. They're trying to manifest this with you. They feel that you've got all the tools between the two of you, the qualities, the attributes, the attitudes, everything to make this work out, whereas perhaps they weren't in existence with this other relationship that they've had before, and they're recognizing that it's truly different, and they're seeing perhaps you give them a different perspective on the world with the Sun card there as well. I'm wondering, Pisces, if there's something around a birthday that's been significant here. Just take that as it resonates. Okay, right. What else can you share, please, for the highest good of Pisces? What's coming up for the connection with the person on Pisces' mind, please, universe? What's coming up for the connection with the person on Pisces' mind? Bring love into the situation, Pisces. Always lead with love. A time for healing. And meditate and contemplate as well. Okay, so just work on that healing. That meditation and contemplation really helps with that. Okay, and always lead with love in how you're dealing with things. That's what the universe wants to tell you, Pisces, in terms of advice. Okay, your lovers oracles then. So we've got this one. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. That's what your person wants to say. And then we've got this one, which is very steamy, isn't it? Okay, we've got passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surround you at present. Enjoy it. Okay, and more messages. If you are out of contact with your person, Pisces, let's find out what your person would want to say to you. So universe, what messages do you have, please, from Pisces person? I know I was a distraction from your pain. You and I were too young is coming out. I don't know why. You came closer than anyone. I want to tell you how I feel. Oops, and I left before you could leave me. Okay, so there might be some history there where this person felt a bit vulnerable, struggled to open up, felt a bit insecure, left because of it, sabotaged the connection by the look of it. But once again, do take that as it resonates. Anyway, Pisces, that was your reading. Hope it was helpful. Please drop me a thumbs up if so. If you're called to subscribe because you've enjoyed my videos, you found them through YouTube recommendations, you'd like to make sure you can find me again, perhaps set the intention that you will be watching so that I can tune in perhaps a bit better to the collective energies, please do that. It also obviously gives me a huge amount of encouragement personally, helps me, supports my channel, and every single piece of support in whatever form it's given is so appreciated. Thank you very much. Right. Okay, so let's have a quick, should we just do a quick Aries through Pisces reading? So this is where you watch the sign or signs of the person or people that you are interested in, and I'll give a quick message in relation to those signs. Okay, so all signs there signed, please, universe. Aries through Pisces. 2, 3, oops. Okay, right. Okay, if you are dealing with an Aries, this person thinks the world of you. They would like to start a new cycle with you. I think you've got a lot of history with this person. They reflect very nostalgically on your connection, and they do really want to start it up again. If you're dealing with a Taurus, the Taurus is taking some time out alone at the moment just to work on their healing. They are single, if you are wondering. If you're dealing with a Gemini, the Gemini feels that they are out of favour with you at the moment. They are missing you very much. They feel a lot of passion for you. I think they're going to come in a very flirty, but slightly hot and heavy fashion. If you're dealing with a Cancer, something came crashing down between the two of you. This person may be dealing with a lot of change in their life, which they are not really being truly honest about, and it could be dishonesty that caused this tower moment potentially between you. If you're dealing with a Leo, the Leo wants to offer you love. They really, really care about you, and they have a lot of value to offer. It's a connection worth looking at here. If you're dealing with a Virgo, the Virgo feels like they need closure on a relationship with you potentially, but they're very sort of back and forth on what they want here. If you're dealing with a Libra, the Libra wants to offer you a new start in love and to close out any emotional, physical distance between you. They're willing to travel to see you. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, the Scorpio wants to talk to you, to perhaps start things up again between the two of you, start a new cycle between the two of you. They want to flirt with you, have a bit of a light-hearted energy around this. If you are dealing with a Sagittarius, there's been a bit of an argument between the two of you. They feel a bit of tension and conflict between you, and it's put their guard up for now. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, Capricorn feels that they need to get things off their chest, tell you how they feel, but they really, really like you and would want you as their forever person. They see you as potential sort of partnership material and have a lot of love for you. Okay. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, you are constantly on their mind. They are thinking about you day and night, dreaming about you, perhaps feeling their energies around you. They're feeling quite possessive as well and jealous over you. Okay, lots of feelings there. If you're dealing with a Pisces, this Pisces feels, I think, regretful that perhaps they weren't honest, straightforward with you and want to put things right so far as they possibly can, move into calmer waters with you, resolve things, work through them, and yeah, get into a place where you are more stable and happy in your connection, and just generally put things right. Okay. All right, so that was your reading, everybody. Thanks again so much for joining me. It's been a real pleasure as always. I love reading for you. It brings me true pleasure and joy. So thank you, and I will look forward to seeing you again. Bye for now.